Hello again, everyone. As you can see from the dark window behind me, it is nighttime. I'm in my comfy clothes. It's still August 18th. This is my fourth video I've recorded today. My grocery haul, which you saw today, I posted it today. I recorded a cook with me video that I'll be posting, I believe, next Wednesday. And also my, not cooking, I already said cooking. Also a cleaning, organizing video that is going to be posted, I believe, on Tuesday. Now this video that I'm recording now is going to be posted tomorrow, August 19th. So when you'll be seeing this video, it will be the next day. And this video is about my WWE thoughts for the last week. I have my WWE cup. No coffee like the last one. This is water. Very refreshing. So I thought I would just give my thoughts on the product overall. I just finished watching Friday Night SmackDown. It wasn't delayed because of football this week like it was last week. Hallelujah. Got to watch it on time, so I was very happy about that. So Raw and SmackDown, I feel, were both very good this week. Very solid shows. Overall, I've been a really big fan of the product for the last year since Triple H took over being in charge of everything. For those of you who are WWE fans, like, you obviously know there's been a lot of changes administration-wise over the last year. There's also been some theories that maybe there haven't been changes and that Vince McMahon really is still in charge, but I honestly don't feel like he is. I feel like the product has changed and gone in a really good direction. Not that I personally think it was like in that bad of a direction when he was in charge, but it did feel stale. And things have started to feel a lot more fresh, especially lately. One of those points being the Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura storyline that started a couple of weeks ago. I really like the fact that Shinsuke is now in the world title picture. It's a fresh challenger for Seth Rollins. It's somebody who hasn't been in the world title picture in like 5 years or so. And it just makes things feel different and exciting again. And the fact that they're showing a different person who just a couple of months ago was not in the main event picture, to have them be elevated into that scene is just really exciting, and just shows that they're giving opportunities to different people and they want to give an exciting and fresh product. That's how I'm looking at that. And I love Seth Rollins. He's such an entertaining guy, really great at what he does, and he has the crowd in the palm of his hand. Like, again, I was at SummerSlam, I was at Ford Field, and everybody was singing his song. Maybe I'll post some video clips. Let me know, WWE fans, let me know if you'd like me to do like a compilation of some video clips from SummerSlam. Because I actually have the crowd singing Seth Rollins' song. But if that's something you guys are, and I also actually have a really good video of the handshake between Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. Anyway, sorry. If you guys are interested in a compilation of SummerSlam, live SummerSlam footage, let me know. I'll make it happen. But you have to let me know in the comments, okay? Anyway, love Seth Rollins. He's entertaining. Shinsuke Nakamura, like, I don't know. I've never been like the hugest fan of his, but I don't deny that he's good in the ring, if that makes sense. So I know he's good at what he does as well. And I think that those two are going to have a really good match. I'm assuming it's going to happen at the next pay-per-view, premium live event, whatever you want to call it, Payback, which is September 2nd. I'm assuming it's going to happen then, but who knows? I just know that when the match does happen, it's going to be a really good one. Just like Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch. I was one of the many people who were very bummed out and disappointed that Trish and Becky did not have a match at SummerSlam. One, because I was there and I wanted to see that live. And two, Trish Stratus has been one of my favorites since 2000. Like, literally, her entire career, she's been one of my favorites. Like, one of my favorites. She's my favorite. She's my favorite of all time. I actually legitimately stopped watching WWE for 10 years after she retired. And it was the Women's Revolution that brought me back into it. But Trish retiring took me out of the game for a while. And so I'm now also catching up on old stuff that I missed on Peacock. Anyway, I really wanted to see Trish and Becky at SummerSlam. It didn't happen. You know, what's done is done. They just had another match this past Monday. It was, you know, ended up being a double countout. And at first I was really irritated by that finish. I'm not even going to lie. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm glad this wasn't at SummerSlam because that ending would have made me so mad. But it also is setting up because they're going to now have a cage match, which I think is really awesome to like have these two going at it in a steel cage match, which is something that the women don't get to do very often at all. You know, like, I don't even know the last time the women had a cage match. It's been a few years, and Trish has never been in a cage match. So I think it's really awesome that she'll get that opportunity. Again, I'm assuming this match will also happen at Payback, but who knows? Everyone thought they were going to have a match at SummerSlam, and they didn't. So I don't make assumptions anymore because they're clearly keeping people on their toes, which is fine. They don't want a predictable product anymore, I guess, after having a predictable product for so long that they're like, let's flip the script a little bit. And I kind of like that though, because like it shows me that they're trying to make things less predictable and they're trying new things. And I like the fact that they're not just, okay, we're building up to this pay-per-view and that's all we're doing for these next few weeks. They're thinking beyond. Like, not everything that they've been doing built up to SummerSlam. Some of these stories have been building up beyond SummerSlam for another Raw or for another premium live event, whatever you want to call them, pay-per-view. They're not just focused on that current month's event. They're thinking longer term. At least that's how it's coming off to me. If you guys feel like it's different, let me know. But those are the vibes that I've been getting, and I think it's really awesome, and I love seeing it. Also, really quick, I have to give a shout out to the new Women's Tag Team Champions. Well, half of them are new. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. As I said in my last WWE video, Chelsea's previous partner, Sonya Deville, is out with a torn ACL and got surgery. And I thought they were going to have her vacate the women's tag team titles because those tag team titles have been through so much. You guys know, like, if you're a WWE fan, you know. The champions lately is, like, I don't know, there's been injuries and walkouts and the titles have been vacant and it's almost starting to feel like they're cursed. But they let Chelsea keep the title and they put Piper Niven with her as her partner. And this is, I think, going to be a really interesting dynamic. I really do. I'm curious to see where this is going to go. Chelsea Green, I have to say, she is so entertaining. She works her social media. She works the character she's been given. I really think she's like a true definition of a superstar. She is absolutely incredible. She's great in the ring. I think if she was able to get like in-ring promo time, I think she would kill it because she does great in her backstage segments. She is just the total package as far as I'm concerned, and I think she's got big things on the horizon for her. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where this Piper and Chelsea team goes. Another one I'm really looking forward to is on SmackDown, Io Sky. She's the new WWE Women's Champion. She cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase at SummerSlam. Oh my God, the crowd went wild for that. Even me, like, I got caught up in the excitement because it was just so cool to see a cash in live and like see a new champion live. I don't know. Io Sky, I'm warming up to her. I'm not the biggest Bayley fan, and I haven't been the biggest Damage Control fan, but Io Sky on her own, I'm a fan of. And honestly, it's not that I'm not a fan of Bayley. I think she's a good worker. I'm not a fan of her character, but I guess, you know, she's a heel, so she's doing her job. But Io Sky, no, she's amazing in the ring. She's fantastic. She's a champion for a reason. I'm assuming she's probably going to feud with Bianca Belair. And I think that those two will have a really great match when it does happen. But I'd like to see Io hold the title for a little bit. And I'd like to see her feud with Bianca. I'd love to see her feud with Charlotte. I think her and Bayley might end up feuding. I think there might be some friction there. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't think that Damage Control is going to stay together for the long term. I really don't. I could be wrong, but that's just my thought. Another thing I want to talk about really quick is the Bloodline. They weren't there tonight. There's rumors that the Usos still aren't allowed in Canada because of the whole DUI thing, and that they only were at Elimination Chamber in Canada this past February because there were special permissions. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. I saw that there was nobody there tonight, but Paul Heyman said that Jimmy Uso is going to be back next week on SmackDown, but he was very mysterious as to how he was told, like who he found that out from. So there might be more to this than they're letting on. I don't know. I've been hooked on this storyline the entire time, and to me, I know a lot of people are getting tired of it, but for me, I just think it keeps getting better and better. I really do, and I hope it doesn't end anytime soon. I'd be fine with it ending at WrestleMania. I would be fine with it ending at WrestleMania 40. Like, that's fine. But, like, right now, no. Please keep it going. I need the bloodline in my life because they're all doing so fantastic. Also, LA Knight. He is one who's kind of... I've found him irritating. I'm not going to lie. His whole shtick bugged me. It irritated me to no end. But he's growing on me. He really is. Now, I do think... I have to be honest, I think the internet is overhyping him a little bit, but I don't think that takes away from how entertaining he is on the microphone and how good he is in the ring. I think he, again, like I said about Chelsea Green, I think this guy's the total package, and I think he's got a very bright future. And I just wish that they would pull the trigger and elevate him to that next level. And I think they're getting there, it's just baby steps. But one thing I'm not a fan of. Okay, like let me just say, I like The Miz. I think he's great. I've liked him since seeing him on the Real Road Road Rules Challenge back in the early 2000s. Before he was ever on WWE, he was just Mike on the challenge. Okay, I've always been a fan. So I've always thought it was so cool he got to be in WWE and live his dream. I think it's awesome and fantastic for him. But I don't like the fact that he's on Raw, LA Knight's on SmackDown, and they're feuding. To me, WWE, they do the brand split, they do the draft, then they end up ignoring it, and they kind of make it pointless and they don't value it. So it just gets really irritating to see that happen on a regular basis. Now, if they were on the same show, I'd be more invested in the feud and I would care about it more. But because they're on different shows, I have a problem. I find it irritating. I don't know why. I wish they were feuding with people on their own shows. But LA Knight, he is really entertaining. I am very impressed with how far he's come this year. Like I said, he used to irritate me, but he's grown on me. And I would love to see him be the United States champion. And I feel like he's going to get there, but I feel like they're giving him like, for some reason, they're going like the underdog route with him almost. Like he's getting all these hurdles put in his way. Maybe to make it more satisfying when he finally gets the belt. I don't know. But I think he's got some good stuff coming up, and I can't wait to see it for sure. Lastly, Edge. Edge. Tonight was his 25th anniversary celebration. He had a match against Sheamus. It was a fantastic match. It was about 20-ish minutes, I think, in his hometown of Toronto. And there are rumors that this was his last match in the WWE. He gets to go out on his terms after returning, you know, after a potentially career-threatening injury that forced him into an early retirement. He was able to overcome that and come back, potentially ending on his terms now. If this is the end, I do just want to say thank you for all the years of memories, Edge. You truly are one of the greats. You know, I remember you as a tag team with Christian. I think everybody does, you know. I remember when you won King of the Ring and became Intercontinental Champion, and your first title win with the Money in the Bank, that cash-in. I remember like being so blown away when that actually happened, because you sat on it for a while. All right, yeah, he sat on that briefcase for a while, almost an entire year. But yeah, if this really was it, like, thank you. You have earned your spot in the Hall of Fame. I know you got it back in 2012, I believe. Very well earned. You're a Hall of Famer for a reason. You were just fantastic. I hope this isn't the end, but if it is, what a way to go out, and thank you so much for everything, truly. Well, I think that's it for my recap on things in the WWE this week. I talked about the points that I'm finding the most entertaining. Now I want to know what you guys find entertaining. All of you WWE fans who've been watching the last couple of weeks, what are you liking right now? What are you not liking? What would you like to see? Share in the comments and tell me. I would love to discuss this with you. And if you like this content and want to see more of it, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, just comment and let's have a conversation. I've been a WWE fan for 25 years, just for as long as Edge has been around, you know? So it's such an important part of my life, and I love discussing it with people. So please comment if you are a fan and have been watching. And again, tell me your likes, your dislikes, what you'd like to see, and let's have some conversation. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys with another video very soon. Bye, everyone.